Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll be starting shortly. Please download the exam papers from sccilive.sg, sccilive.sg itself, or you can download the exam papers while we do the settings first. Today we'll be covering Mahabodhi, okay, at SA1, Primary 6 Mathematics, okay? I'll see you shortly in about 5 minutes time. Okay, today we'll be covering Mahabodhi School 201A SA1 paper. Okay, I'm just doing the final test. Okay, today we'll be covering Mahabodhi School 201A SA1. Okay, seems that it's working properly. Just give me one last second. Okay, for students itself, right, that want to access to all the past video itself, you can go to Chat Online Marketplace. All the past video is all recorded down there. This video will also be available in Chat Online Marketplace under the education portal. Okay, that means to say you can just go into the under video category, SCCI education portal itself, right, you can access to all the past video for primary 5 and primary 6. We'll be doing this on a daily basis, and you can actually see, refer back. Okay, all this solution is contributed by our volunteers, and they spend their time. Right now we have quite a few volunteers which we really appreciate. They actually work out the steps if it's possible. Some of them are just working adults and pretty busy. Now, please also go to sccilive.sg, sccilive.sg itself. That is where you can actually download all the exam papers, okay, that we actually provide for you. Some of the exam papers, most of the exam papers have step-by-step answers right behind, so you can refer to that. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are conducting the Primary 6 Mathematics, okay? And the schedule of which day we are conducting what is also available on the website, okay? Today we are doing SA1 Mahabudhi 2019 SA1 paper, Mathematics, okay? We'll be covering booklet A, booklet B as well. So, the students, I need you to actually prepare all these things beforehand, so do download it, and of course you face any problem itself, you can ask any of us, also the volunteers separately through the WhatsApp or even the chat online. If you don't want to disclose your telephone number to us, okay, then it will be much better. Also, you can actually chat with us in the chat online where your numbers will be private, okay, no one will be able to access. Okay, we'll be forming up chat group also for those students after the COVID situation itself, right? SCCI hope to actually conduct all this on a regular basis for free, okay, where you can actually meet up with the volunteers in our premises, okay. That is only after the COVID. So at the moment itself, we are doing online Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Primary 6 Mathematics, okay. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Primary 5 Mathematics, okay. Yep. Okay, let's start. Okay, today we got about 52 slides. Let's start first. Okay, now the first question, round, okay, 819962 to the nearest thousand. Okay, we provide you the answer is number 4. So when you look at the nearest thousand itself, you should look at 9. Okay, basically if you look at the 9, okay, the 819, right, is basically on the thousands place. Nearest thousand, you look back downwards, is also on 962, right? So you need to bring it up. So when you actually bring it up, it becomes 820. Okay, so do we get the answers correct? Okay, this one should be simple. Let's move on. Okay, which of the following fraction is smaller than half, 1 over 2 itself, right? Okay, the answer is 4. Why? Okay, if you actually try to look at it itself, right, 5 over 8 is much bigger, okay? You convert all the denominator, okay, into, okay, you try to convert all the denominator into the same, okay? So if it's 2, okay, let's look at it, okay? 2, what's the denominator? Just give me a second, let me draw the board out. Okay, sorry, let me just adjust the mic. Okay, 5 over 8, right? Okay, if it's half, it's actually 4 over 8, correct? So the answer is 5 over 8. So this one is much bigger, right? Okay, so definitely 1 is not the answer. Okay, 2 over 3. 2 over 3, if it's half, okay, basically is about, what, how many? Okay, if it's 6, if it's half of it, right? So basically, let's do 2/3. Okay, 2/3 itself, right? Okay, times 6, times 6, okay, times 2, okay, times 2 is 4 over 6. Okay, so if 2/3 is 4 over 6, but over here itself, right, is 3 over 6. So 4 over 6, right, for answer 2 is still bigger. Okay, so can you see? Okay, so try to convert the 2/3 into the denominator 6. Then after that, convert the half denominator into 6 itself. You get 3 over 6 over 4 over 6. Okay, that is for number 2. So basically number 2 is not smaller than half, so it's much bigger. So 3 over 4. Okay, let's look at it. 3 over 4 itself, right, if you convert the denominator, 3 over 4, okay, no need 2. If it's half, right, it's basically 2 over 4. So now, if you look at it, 3 over 4 bigger or 2 over 4 bigger? Or of course, 3 over 4. So answer 3 is also not the correct answer. Okay, let me just rub off again. Let's look at the last one, number 4. Okay, you look at number 4, okay, if it's 9, okay, 1 over 2, okay, is equal to what? Okay, let's change 4 over 9. 4 over 9, let's change it to the same denominator. 2 times 9 times 9 times 2 times 2 equal to 8 over 18 equal to 9 over 18. So when you see itself, right, half is actually 9 over 18. But 4 over 9 is only 8 over 18. So with this answer itself, right, of course you can see that, right, number 4 over 9 is smaller than half. So that's why the answer is 4. Are we able to get this correctly? Okay, hope that you can actually see. Sorry, okay, so when you actually change it to a common denominator itself, you should be able to get the answers correctly. Let's move on. Okay, express 308 cm in meters. Okay, so let's look at it. 3/8 cm in meters. Now 1 meter, okay, basically it's how many cm? It's 100 cm, right? So if it's 308 okay, cm into meter itself, right, you move towards 1 2, okay, so the answer is 3.08 meter. Remember, okay, 1 meter is equal to 100 cm, so you just shift 1 2, understand? Okay, you should be able to get it at 3.08. Okay, remember, 1 meter is 100 cm. That's how we actually work out this sum itself. Okay, now next, let's move on. In the figure below, RSQ is a straight line. What is the area of triangle PRS? Okay, so now when the answer is 1, okay, what is the area of the triangle? So how can you work out? Let's see. Okay. PRS itself, huh? Okay, base height, okay, divide by 2, correct? Okay, this is how you actually work it out. So base times height, 6 times 8, okay, divide by 2 itself, right? You should be able to get number 1, which is 26 cm. Okay, 24 cm. Why? Okay, base, okay, RS, okay, 6, okay, times 8 is 48. Understand? Then divide by 2, 48 divided by 2. Okay, because it's half of it. Okay, so basically with this you can actually work out is 24 cm square. Okay, able to work out? Okay, let's move on. The figure shows some roads on the map. Okay, and which two roads are perpendicular to each other? Okay, answer is A and B. Okay, why? Perpendicular 90 degrees itself, right? A and B itself. A and D, no, definitely is not even parallel to each other. Parallel is two lines that don't meet one. Understand? It's two parallel lines that don't meet. So A and D is not even. So B and C, you see, okay, they are odd angles. Of course, C and E is definitely not the correct. Okay, C and E, look at it. Okay, they are actually parallel line. Okay, that means to say these two roads will never meet. Okay, because why? So now, perpendicular, okay, basically there must be a 90 degrees. So A and B itself will have a 90 degrees. Take note. So the answer is number 1. Let's move on. For every 5 chocolate itself, right, Joe baked, he baked 7 strawberries, he baked 210 muffin. How many strawberries did he bake? Okay, so question 4. For every 5 chocolate muffins Joe baked, he baked 7 strawberries muffin. Okay, so every 5 he baked 7. Okay, he baked 210. How many strawberries muffin did he bake? Okay, so the answer is 294. How we get to 294? This one I haven't worked out the answer yet. Let me try. Every 5 chocolate muffin, okay, he actually baked 7 strawberry, okay, muffin. Okay, so 5 he made strawberry. So he baked 210, okay, muffin itself, chocolate muffin. If this is 210 itself, right? So times what? Okay, so let's 210 divided by 5, 5 4 2 15 okay, times 42. Okay, if it's times 42 itself, right, he get 210, correct? So down here 7 times 42, 7 times 42, okay, okay, so it's 294. So this is how you actually get it. So look at it, okay, what you do is every 5 chocolate muffin he makes 7, so he make 210 chocolate muffin itself, right? Okay, so that means we say he baked about 42 times, correct? Okay, 42 times itself, it comes up with 210. So 7 must times 42, okay, down over here. Then you can actually get the number of strawberry muffins itself. So how you do is 42 minus 7. Okay, sorry, 42 times 7 itself, you get 294, which is what we get the answer. Okay, next. Express 2.5% as a decimal. Okay, so this one how? Okay, Pretty obvious. Okay, you can. It's definitely 2 point. Okay, now you see 0 point is 2. Okay. As a percentage, this is 2.5 percentage. Take note. 2.5 percentage basically is 2.5%. Okay, so if you just look at it itself, right, you change this to into a decimal point first. Okay, so it's 2.5%. Take note, because half so it's 5%. Okay, so if you change it into a decimal itself, right, you move two speeds upwards, 0, 0, 2, 5. Okay, if it's point down here, 1, 2, so it's 0.025. Okay, so the answer is equal to 0.025. Okay, so this is question 1. So the tricky part in this question is that, right, 2.5 is a percentage. So what you do is that, right, you must make it into 2.5 into a decimal first, percentage, then you shift up, okay, it into the normal. Okay, because what the percentage, right, is 100%, so there's two decimal place you need to shift upwards. Okay, let's move to question 4. Sally bought 3 durians that cost 36, 23, and 19. What are the average price she pay for the durian? Let me rub off. So how you get, okay, 36 plus 23 plus 19. Okay, so basically add up the 3 durian, 36 plus 23 plus 19. 1, 8, 3, 4, 6. So it's 78. Okay, it's the total number. So divide by 78, divide by 3. So it's 26. Okay, so the answer is answer 2. As you can see itself, right, you add them all up first. Total number of durian is 78. Then you divide them in by 3. Then you work out, it will be 26. Okay, so this is how you actually work out the sum. Okay, let's move on. Which of the following shows, okay, the correct base and its corresponding height of the triangle X, Y, Z? Okay, so if you look at it, the answer is 4. Okay, the base is Y, Z, and the corresponding height is AX. Okay, this one itself, right, you have to based on the X, Y, Z. Let's look at where's X, Y, and Z. Okay, so if X, Y, and Z itself, right, then basically, okay, this is the triangle that we're trying to find, X, Y, Z. Okay, then where exactly is the height of it? So okay, YZ is actually the base, YZ, okay, is actually the base. Okay, and then AX is the height. Okay, so you look at it itself, right, you need to draw the line much further up towards the A side. It forms the 90 degrees itself. That is actually, you can actually find the height and the height and the base of the triangle itself. So YZ and AX. Okay, next move on. Okay, Gavin traveled a journey of 240. He drove an average speed of 60 kilometers for the first hour. For the remaining journey, he drove at average speed of 90 kilometers. What was the total time taken? The answer is answer 3. Okay, so there's a total 240 kilometers. He drove average speed 60 kilometers per hour for the first hour. Okay, and meaning he drove about 90 kilometers. So if you use that itself, right? Okay, so basically for 240, okay, he drove at average speeds of 60 kilometers for the first hour. So if that's the case, so 240 minus away 60 already, 0, 14. Okay, down here is 1. Okay, so down here is so he left with 100, okay, and 80 kilometers, and subsequently the rest of it he drove 90. So times 90 itself, right? Divide by 90. So he have 180 kilometer, but the average is 90 kilometer for the subsequent hours per hour itself, right? So what is the answer? Down here itself, right? For 180 is definitely 2 hours that he need to drive. The first one was the first hour, 60 kilometer per hour. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so number 10, the answer is 3. Next, let's move on. Okay, Alex start jogging at 7:05. After jogging a distance of 900 meter, it was 7:15 a.m. What was his average speed? Minutes. Okay, what you do is that, right? Okay, um, okay, you look at it. Total time he spent is about how long? It's about 10 minutes, right? Okay, if 10 minutes is the time that he actually spent, okay, and he for 10 minutes itself, right? Look at it, he run 900 meter. Okay, for 10 minutes, he's able to run 900 meter itself, right? So basically, right, okay, let's look at 60 minutes, okay, per minute itself, right? How much is it? Okay, because what we are average speed per meter per minute. So what you do, okay, is basically 1 minute is therefore 900 over 10, okay, minus a y, so equal to 1 minute is equal to 90. Okay, so basically the answer is answer 3, 90 meters per minute. So this is how you actually work it out. Okay, are you able to work out this one? Quite simple and quite easy. Okay, next. Okay, Zaina cut a ribbon of length 1.44 meters into 3 pieces. The first piece was 3 meters as long as the second piece. Okay, the second piece was 2 times as long as the third piece. How long was the first piece? Okay, so okay, there was a cut into 3 pieces. Let's see. Okay, 1.44 meters, okay, into 3 pieces. So the first piece was 3 times as long as the second piece. So the first piece itself, right, 1, 2, 3, got 3 units, okay, 3 times as long as the second piece, okay, second piece. Okay, and the second piece was 2 times as long as the third piece. Okay, the third piece itself, is 2 times as long, twice as long. Okay. So if it's wait, the first was 3 times as long. So you actually draw out the diagram. Okay, you should be able to actually work out the diagram itself, right? Okay, and you work out the unit for one piece. Okay, so it's then the final piece was 0.96. Okay, this one we actually submit it because we don't waste the time. Okay, this one we actually put it inside the question itself, right? The inside the answer script, the working step itself for you to actually work out. Okay, let's move on. Okay, John has red and blue marbles. The ratio of the number of red marbles to the number of blue marbles is 5:2. He gives 3/4 of his red marble away. What will be the new ratio that he has in the end? Okay, the answer is 2, 5:3. Okay, 13. And the last one. Okay, the last three, 12, 13, and 14, will actually work out the steps provided inside the answer script after that. Okay, let's look at number 14. Okay, Bella has worked as a cashier for a supermarket. He paid according to the rate shown. She worked from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. How much was she paid? So basically 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. $8. Okay, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. itself, we calculate 12. So when you work out the answer itself, right, she worked from 10 a.m. to 9:30. Work out the total number of hours that you have worked. Okay, and then based on the hours itself that he worked, right, you just work out the timing, $8 and $12 respectively. Okay, and you should be able to get the answer 3, 104. Okay, and the figure below, right, made out of 3 identical square. The area of the shaded part is 56 cm. What's the length of one side? So, okay, answer is 1. Okay, 3 identical square, take note of it. They are all 3 identical. The area of the shaded part is 54 cm. So we actually work out this sum itself. We'll provide the answer. So after that is 6 cm. Next. Okay, now we are going to booklet B. Okay, now for booklet B itself, right, okay, let's look at how many common multiple of 2 and 7s are smaller than 30. Okay, so you for this itself, work out the common multiple. Okay, as you can see itself, right, okay, 14 and 28, when you work out the multiple of 2 first, 2, 4, 6, 8, okay, as shown in the steps, and then the multiple of 7 itself, you realize that, right, okay, what are the common multiples? So the answer is how many, not what is the, is how many, so it's 2, okay. Is basically 28 and 14. Okay, next. Express 5/6 as a decimal corrects to 2 decimal place. 6, 5/8. Okay, you convert them decimals into 625 over 1000, put it into 1000, and then you work out the sum is 6.63. Okay, next. In the scale below, okay, what's the value? Okay, you look at it, it's 7.88. So when you actually divide it, right, okay, I must say that is 2468. So each scale itself, right, is 2. Okay, take note of it, is 0.02. Okay, from there on, right, you add up, okay, you can actually work out it will be 7.88. The actual times Grace left her home to the library was 14:35. When she reached, okay, the library itself, right, okay, she looked at her watch and the time shown was 15:10. That means to say, okay, the time that she actually spent, right, okay, her watch was 10 minutes faster than the rest. How long did Grace take to reach the library? So the step is 10 plus 5, okay, so 10:45, 10:55, then 10:05 itself, right, you plus another 0 minutes, so it's 25 minutes, okay, so the time is 25 minutes. A machine can produce 8 ribbons in 5 seconds. How many ribbons can the same machine produce in 1 minute? Okay, so as you can see itself, right, okay, 5 seconds, 8, 60 divided by 5, 12 is the answer. Then after that, you calculate by 60 seconds itself, 12 times 8, you get 96 ribbon. Do it step by step. Okay, so, okay, 8 ribbons, 5 seconds. Okay, how many ribbons can it produce? Okay, in 1 minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds. That's why we use 60 divided by 5. You look at it can produce actually 12 times 8. Okay, 96 ribbon. 21. The figure shows a garden in the shape of a semicircle with a diameter of 10 meters. Mr. Lee wants to put a fence around the garden. What is the length of the fence he need? Leave your answers in terms of pi. Okay, we have worked out 10 plus bracket pi times 10 times half. Okay, then you actually work it, leave your answers in terms of pi is 10 plus 5 pi. Okay, okay, bracket meter. Okay, make it easier. Next. The figure below shows a parallelogram ABCD. BCD is a straight line. Find angle BAE. Okay, so basically BCE is 180 minus away 68. So you work out to be 112. The BAE itself angle, right, is equal to angle BCE. Therefore, you are able to find it as 112. Okay. Next. Then Eileen received an average of 138 each from their father. Then received twice as much as Eileen. How much did Eileen receive? So what you do, 138 times 2 is 276. Okay. Average. Okay, so you need to calculate the total sum. So 276 itself divided by 3, okay, is 92. So how much did Eileen receive is 92. Next. The table below shows the mass of a bag of rice and a packet of noodles. Okay, so the mass of a bag of rice is 4, okay, m. The packet of noodles is m minus 3. So what you do is express the total mass of one bag and one packet of noodle is 4m plus bracket m minus 3. Okay, you must add it up equal to, so you simplify it is 5m minus 3 gram. Okay, next. A semicircle is drawn inside a rectangle ABCE as shown below. The perimeter of the rectangle is ABCE is 42 cm. Find the area of quadrant FDC. Okay, take pi equal to 22 over 7. So what you do is you use 42 cm divide by 6 of, okay, equal to 7. Okay. So the pi times 7 times 7 times 1 quarter is 38.5 cm. So you use that, you should be able to cover, okay, the area of quadrant FDC. Okay, next. Okay, Mrs. Wan bought a dress at $90. After she was given 25%, Mr. Ramesh bought the same dress at $78. during NRI sales. What was the percentage discount given to Mrs. Ramesh if the original price remained the same? So what you do is you use 100% minus away 5%, okay, 25% equal to 75, okay, so not 5, it's 75. So 90 over 75% times 100 is equal to 120. 120 minus away 78, you come out with 42. So then after you use 42 over 120, okay, times 100, you get 35%. Okay, this is the step. Next. Jim traveled from town A to town B in 5 hours. He traveled at an average speed of 70 kilometers for the first 210 kilometer. He then increased his speed by 10 kilometers per hour for the rest of the journey. What was the distance between town A and town B? Okay, 210 kilometers divided by 70 kilometers. Okay, you come up with 3 hours. Okay, so 5 hours minus away 3 hours is 2 hours. Okay, then basically then you use 70 kilometers plus the 10 kilometers per hour is 80 kilometers per hour. Then use 80 kilometers per hour times the 2 hours. Okay, you work out to be based on 160 kilometers. So the distance, right, then you must use the 160 plus the 210 that we calculated earlier on. Okay, basically you work out to be the first kilometer, the 210 is the first kilometer, so you total add up is 370 kilometer per hour. So this is question 27. Work it up step by step. The steps are provided. Okay, you can refer to it. Okay, 3/5 of the Gabriel saving is equal to 1/2 of the Brian saving. Brian saved 60 more than Gabriel. What is the total saving? So you use 1/3 equal to 3 over 9. So basically 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 unit is, calculate the per unit is 60 first. So 9 divided by 5, you work out to be 14. So the 14 units itself is equal to 60 divided by 4 times 14. Okay, it's 210. Okay. So this is the total saving of the boy. Work it up step by step as shown. The diagram below shows an open top box. When it's fully packed with 1 cm cube, how many cubes touch the inside of the box? So the answer is 27. Okay. So calculate out the width. Next. There are 15 boys in 6 kindness. They score an average of 72 marks in a maths test. The girl in the class score an average of 79 marks. The average mark score by the children in the class is 76. How many children are there in 6 kindness? Okay, 6 kindness is the class name, take note. So 76 minus away the 72 first, okay, you get 4. Then after you use the 15 times 4, okay, basically 15 times 4 itself is the 15 boys, right? Okay, in the class itself times 4 is 60. So then 79 minus 60, you come up with 3. 60 divided by 3, you come up with 20. Then after that 20 plus 15, the next last step is 35. So total number of children in the kindness is 35. Next. Okay, let's move to paper 2. Okay, the paper 2, the answer in the figure below, ABCD is a right angle. Angle BAC is 40 degrees and CE is equal to CD. So when you put it in, ACD and BCD are the straight line. Find angle CED. So angle ACB is 180 minus 90 minus 40. You come out to be 50. So angle ACB equal to ECB equal to 50. So CED is equal to angle CBE. So 180 minus 50 itself divided by 2. You work out, can get 65. Ryan placed some wooden blocks in the pattern. Part of the pattern is shown. There were 3 blocks between each. He used a total of 19 blocks. How many white blocks did he use? So you group them up. 19 minus 1, okay, is 18. 18 times 3, okay, the answer is 54. Okay, because 3 group, right? Next. Okay. What is the least number of additional square that must be shaded so that dotted AB is a line of symmetry? So you need to calculate the square that was not shaded. Okay, if you count it correctly, symmetrically, Okay, basically you need to shade basically another 6 more. Okay, least number of additional square. Next. The ratio of N savings to Betty savings, right, okay, was 5:3 at first. After N has spent 112 and Betty has saved another 80, they have an equal amount of saving each. How much saving did N have at first? So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Okay, then 2 unit is equal to 112 plus 80, so you work out is 192. Okay, that's for 2 unit. So 5 unit, 192 divided by 2 units times 5, you get 480. Okay, next. Okay, Lian has 40 sweets. Okay, she kept K sweets for herself and divide the rest equally among 6 friends. How many sweets did each friends receive when K equal to 4? So 40 minus 4, you can work out. Okay, minus away K ma. Okay, divide by 6. So the answer is 6. 36 over 6 is 6. Okay, Mrs. Slim bought some glasses at $8 each and some cups at $4 each. For every 17 glasses she bought 4 cups. She paid a total of 9,324. What is the total number of glass Mrs. Slim bought? So what you do is that 8 times 17, okay, 8 glasses each. For every 17 you bought, she bought 3 cups. So total number of glasses he bought is 136. 4 times 3, okay, is basically 12. So then you use the 136 divide by plus the 12, so you work out to be 148 glasses. So use 9324, okay, divide by 148, so the per glass is 63. 63 times 17 itself, right? Okay, you work out is 1071. So what's the total number of glass that they bought is 1071. Take note. Next. The figure below is made of 4 identical squares. Find the area of the shaded part. Okay, so when you take pi as 3.14 itself, right, the formula is 20 plus times 2. Okay, you work out it to be 40. Then after that, use half times 40 times 20. You work out to be 400. Then after that, the pi 3.14 times 20 times 20 times half. Okay, you get 628. So 400 plus 628, you get 1028 cm square. Okay, that's how you actually get the full area of the shaded part. Jason and Michael have 128 marbles altogether. Jason gave 1/4 of his marble, while Michael gave away 37 of his marble. They had the same number of marble in the end. How many marbles did Michael have at first? So use 128 minus away the 37 marbles. Okay, 91. So then the 7 units equal to 91. Take note, 7 units equal to 91 itself. So 1 unit itself, right, is 91 divided by 7 equal to 13. Then use 3 units. 13 times 3 equal to 39. 39 plus the 37 itself, you get 76. So that's how much marble that Michael have at first. Okay, 1/4 of the container was filled with water at first. Okay, 1,800 millimeters of water was added to the container and become 5/8 filled. Okay, all the water in the container was then poured into an empty tank as shown. So for this itself, right, you convert the 1/4 equal to 2/8 first. So why the denominator put it the same first? So then use the filled water 5/8 minus 2/3 itself, you work out to be 3/8. So 1800, okay, 0, okay, over 3 times 5, you get 30,000 milliliters. Then after that, for B, what's the fraction of tank A was filled? Give your answer. So use 45 times 25 times 40, you get, work out is 45,000. So using 30,000, okay, milli square over 45,000, you work out is 2/3, okay, was actually filled. Okay, so this is how you actually work out the sum, quite easy. Okay, the line graph shows the amount of water used by a family from March to June. The water use is charged at the rate of 85 scan per meter square. meter cube, sorry. So the step, okay, what's the average amount paid per month? 400 times 0.85 is 340. So 250 times 0.85, you work out is 212.50. So then after you use 300 times 0.85, you work out to be 255. Okay, then the next step is 450 times 0.85. You count every month one, okay, is 382.5. So then after that you add them all up. So total in all itself, right? Okay, how much was used is 1190. Then 1190 divided by 4. Okay, the average is 294.50. Okay, so so with this itself, you just count every month first, okay, based on the amount of use, okay, on a per month and how much the consumption, how much it costs them. So 10A is 297.50. You actually work out the average. Then B, the average amount of water used from May to June is 400 meter cube. Find the amount of water used in July. So 400 times 3 is 1200. 1200 minus away 300. You work out is 450 meter cube. Okay, next. Okay, 11. Joshua bought 30 notepad and 70 pen at 130. He still have some money left. He would be short of 0.8 if he were to buy another notepad. However, he would have 0.7 left if he were to buy another pen. How much did each notepad cost? The cost of the 31 notepad plus 70 pen, the total amount, right, you work out is plus 0.82. Okay, and the cost of the 30 notepad plus 71 pen is equal to the total amount of money minus away 70 cents. Okay, so we state this statement first, okay, and then the cost of one notepad minus away one pen is equal to 0.80 cent plus 0.70 cent, thereby is equal to 1.5. So 1.5 times 70, okay, is 105. 130 plus 105 is 235. So basically, then after that, use the 235 divided by 100 is $2.35. Okay, so work it out based on the 5 steps that we actually provide for you. You should be able to get the answer. Next, okay, in the figure, PQRS is a robust and PQT is an isosceles triangle whereby QP is equal to QT. Okay, angle PSR is equal to 66 degrees and angle TPR is equal to 27. So work out angle SPR is equal to angle SRP. 180 minus 66 divided by 2 is 57. Then after that, SRR is angle QPR is 57. QPT is equal to 57 minus 27 equal to 30. So QPT is equal to angle QTP, thereby 30 degrees. So when you calculate PQT, we work out PQT itself, right, is 180 degrees minus away 30 times 2, which is 120 degrees. Okay, that's the answer of PQT. A van travel from town P to town Q in 8 hours. A truck travel the same route in 11 hours. The van travel at a speed which is 15 kilometers faster than the truck. What is the speed of the van? 15 kilometers per hour times 8 is equal to 120 kilometer. 11 minus 8 is 3 hours. Okay, you use that to minus. Then basically the 120 divided by 3 is 40 km per hour. So 40 km per hour plus 15 km per hour is 55 km per hour. Okay, that's how you actually work it out. Okay, the steps. Thank you. Next. Eric has 192 more stickers than Leon at first. After Eric gave away 250 stickers and Leon bought another 168 sticker, Leon has 3 times as many stickers. So you calculate the unit. 2 unit is 226. 1 unit is 226 divided by 2 equal to 113. So 113 plus 58, you work out is 171. 113 plus the 250 is 363. Then you use the 171 plus the 363, you work out is 534, which is the total number of stickers. Next. Okay, step 15, the steps also provided. work out the 2 units first, which is 7,048. Then 1 unit divide into half is 3524. Then calculate 21 unit itself is 3524 times 21. Your workout is $74,004. Okay, please read the question. We are moving faster because we assume that you should have actually worked out. We are right now just providing you with the steps. Okay, hope you can see this. Okay, so again, question A is 201.3 meters, and B, the answer, right, you work out following the step pi is 3.14 times 30 times 30 times 1/4, right? You work it out, you should get 994.5 meters squared. Okay, next. John only has a cookies and Ben only has tarts at first. So John gave half of his cookies to Ben and Ben gave half of his tart to John. John then ate 14 tarts and Ben ate 16 cookies. After that, the ratio of the number of tarts to the number of cookies John had was 1:7. And the ratio of the number of tarts to the number of cookies Ben had was 1:4. How many tarts did Ben have? So question 17A itself, right? Okay, you guys calculate the number of tarts did Ben have first. Okay, you work out 76 itself. Take note. And then B itself is 76 over 336 is 19:84. Okay. So the steps are already provided for you right over there. So use the steps, you should be able to help you. Okay, so today itself, right, okay, is basically much simpler. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, today is much simpler because basically we just want to run through the steps. The steps will be uploaded and you will have it at the back of the answer script if you go to sccilive.sg itself. So if you face any questions again on any of these questions, end of the day itself, right, you just WhatsApp to us again at this number right below. Okay. So this number itself, then we will get our tutor to actually help you out. Yeah, free of charge, of course. So let us know as much as we can. Thank you very much. That's all for today. Let's hope that you can stay strong in COVID. Please download the exam paper at sccilive.sg itself. Thank you. That's all.